All right, happy to be joined by former LBJ standout, recently retired NFL defensive back Chris Houston.
How you doing?
Chris, great to have you around.
Thank you for having me.
And,
Thank you for having me.
And for those, we have a lot of transplants in this market that maybe didn't see you grow up and do your thing. We're going to play a little video here. 3 pick sixes at the NFL level. Do I have my facts straight?
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah, we're seeing that one
correct.
against the Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
So, you obviously did your thing, but why did you retire? Because we see you look like you could play right now. Why did you retire, and what do you miss the most?
I retired because of my health. I always had an issue with my big toe, and it was worse than turf toe. I had cartilage that was missing in between my joints, and it's been like that since high school. So I said if I was lucky enough to make it to college and to the NFL and play numerous of years, that I was blessed, because at times in college I didn't even think I was going to even be able to play on the next level because of my foot. But God blessed me to patch it up and work it out. So I did as long as I could, and I just did it until my toe told me I couldn't do it no more.
Well, you did it at a high level.
Yes, I did.
That one, it was a near 100-yard pick against.
Against Tim Tebow, Denver Broncos.
Yeah.
Never forget it.
That's one nice one to have on the mantle.
Yes, it's definitely a nice one. Yes, sir.
So here we are tomorrow, NFL draft. It gives us a nice excuse to play the Wayback Machine. 9 years ago around this time, a very emotional day at your house. Falcons picking you up in the second round. We're showing some video of that. Was it a blur? It sounds like you still remember that.
It was a blur. It happened fast. It seemed like it was yesterday, but that was something that I envisioned, dreamed about day in, day out, working out in college in my dorm room since I was 7 years old, watching the drafts and watching the players get chosen, and just to have that one day to help change my family's life and be like one of the first people out of Austin to get drafted and come up out of the community. It was huge for me, and it's still a blessing. Sometimes it don't feel real to me at all.
Yeah.
Well,
and you really made the most of it. I love the image of you just loving on your mom and vice versa. That's good stuff.
No doubt. My mother is a huge piece of why I made it, and my dad is too. Without those two, I probably wouldn't have got as far as I got.
Yeah. Well, so here we are with this draft. You're a DB who made a living going against these quarterbacks. Yet now, and in just the time that when you started, to me, quarterbacks are so, I'm not going to say overvalued, but you got teams breaking their neck to get to the top of the draft to get these two somewhat unproven commodities. Are you surprised at how much the game has changed and it's so quarterback-centric now?
Yes. Everything's protecting the quarterback today. The quarterbacks make the most money. Everything surrounding them, and it's a passing league. So, good quarterbacks are hard to come by. And, as a rookie quarterback coming in, it's going to be bumps and bruises, but they're trying to find the next Tom Brady, because those guys are getting older and they're elder guys. So they're trying to find the next Tom Brady's and Peyton Manning. So,
sure.
Teams gamble, and sometimes they win, and sometimes they lose.
Hey, at least DBs are always going to be needed, though, right?
Oh, DBs are always going to be needed.
And
you
a
can
rush
believe
in,
that.
for sure. So through the years, we've loved watching you. We've rooted for you because not only a lot of it is what you stand for off the field. You started your football camp. You and Michael Griffin would do it. And it was free, helping the kids. Why has it been important to you to come back and make a big difference in your community?
Because I didn't have that. When coming up, we never had nobody to come back and tell us like the direction to take as far as in high school or college, or how to make it to the NFL. I didn't know that. I just was talented enough, and luckily I got in college, and then I didn't even know how to get to the NFL, and I just did what I did on the football field, and then those steps came ahead from NFL scouts and stuff like that. But I was one of those kids who wasn't able to go to the Mac Brown camps and pay all the money to those camps and stuff. So I said if I was able to make it, that I would come back to my neighborhood and give back or my city and give back to those kids who needed an outlet, who just want to see somebody that have done something. And so I just started my organization with the help of my family, AAME, Athletes Achieving More Excellence. And it's based on we do Thanksgiving drives, Christmas drives for families who don't have the need to get things for their children. We just do a lot in the community. And that's what I'm all about. It's not fun achieving a lot if you don't give back a lot and help
sure.
somebody else. So that's what I'm all about.
No, and you have truly walked the walk. Do you see some of the kids that, because they're young ones that come, have you seen some of them grow up and you like?
Yes,
Oh, that's nice.
people that came after me, Kerry Hyder is my cousin. He was very inspired, and he's now playing in Detroit now.
Yeah.
And he got drafted. It's a bunch of little kids and other guys under me, they text me and ask different things. And I try to plug them into people. Like if you're a wide receiver, I try to plug them into wide receivers I know. Like Julio Jones is a good friend of mine.
Nice.
Roddy White, we still communicate with them. And so I just try to direct them to the right path. If I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody else who does.
For sure. And moving forward, you brought in your beautiful daughter, so you're obviously loving fatherhood.
Yes, I'm loving fatherhood. That's one thing I always wanted to do is have a kid of my own.
Yeah.
But I want to wait till I got done playing football because football is such a demanding sport. So now I'm done. I got a beautiful little girl.
Yeah.
Her name is Christian. She's 10 months, and I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
Every bit of it.
And then this really intrigues me. Chris Houston, the actor?
Oh,
What's going on with that?
Yes. I've done a little acting with LeBron James. He has a webisode that's coming out. It's going to be on the internet, and I went to LA. I got an acting coach, and I'm working on my speaking and my commentating, and maybe in the near future, I can maybe do something, maybe up here with you.
Hey, you're welcome all the time.
Maybe on NFL Network. Nate Burleson is a good friend of mine, so we communicate a little bit. But that's the direction I want to go because, acting is just being put in a scenario that you don't really already been.
Yeah.
And you can act out those things. So it's different for me because, I used to be a talker, but I open up more, so I love it.
Sure. Well, you got to tell me, because I know the football was the dream forever.
Yeah.
How did you funnel into acting?
Well, I already knew I wasn't probably going to play football forever, and I had different goals that I wanted to do. Like I'm working on my own clothing line now. I have my own record label. I have a artist in New York. Well, not an artist, a friend in New York. He's a professional rapper, been in the rap industry for a long time, and he's helping me build that. And I just want to try to open up something and give people in the community jobs.
Yeah.
Maybe those kids who maybe can't play basketball or football, but have a good voice as far as their life to help somebody else. I want to open different avenues and give different people in the community, or try to help different people in the community achieve the goals that they want to achieve.
I love it, man. Great vision.
Yes. Well, I'm all about helping out others.
Awesome. Great having you, Chris.
Thank you for having me.
Cool.